On this episode of Wildlifers, we travel into southern Texas and take a first-hand look into the life of Melon Creek Outfitters. Turkeys, hogs, bobcats, and bucks are the ones people want to meet, but the real characters are outdoorsman and guide Dan Braman and sales and marketing man Jimmy Brown. We take an in-depth look into the lives of these two polar opposite outdoor-loving guys as they work in an outfitting operation and start their own TV show. So buckle up, Mary. It's all about critters, cactus, and a straight-up circus full of clowns on this episode of Wildlifers.
I'm gonna buy me a long black Cadillac. Gonna take a ride, I ain't never coming back. Some people get it, some people never will. You can't buy love, and you can't buy thrill.
Come here, give me a hug. Seriously, I just want to be loved. Who is Dan? Dan is a complicated feller.
When it comes to running Melon Creek Outfitters, it takes the work of many guys to manage the operation, including guide Dan Braman and marketing man Jimmy Brown. When we return, we get an up-close and personal look at these two Wildlifers. Wildlifers is brought to you by Under Armour, never detected, always lethal. Yeti Coolers, wildly stronger, keep ice longer. Bass Pro Shops, your adventure starts here. Zeiss, we make it visible. Toyota Trucks, moving forward. At Melon Creek Outfitters in southern Texas, life is busy getting ready for the hunting season. Guide Dan Braman works with a crew to help run the operation. Guides, cooks, ranch hands, the work never ends. But Dan wouldn't have it any other way. His passion for hunting goes back to his childhood days.
Well, my first memories of hunting are with my father hunting coyote hounds down in Laredo, and I remember him teaching me, you know, that particular dog's bark is this dog, and that particular dog's bark is that dog, and things just evolved from there. And I think that's probably where I developed the passion for it, because you know he'd take me down to his kennels, and he'd have a litter of puppies there, and you know it would be something really cool to hold a puppy that's this big, and then in a year's time have that hound be catching coyotes for you and handling like a dream, and coming to the truck when you ask him to, and getting in and getting out and doing all the things that you trained him to do. And to be able to remember him when he didn't even have his eyes open and he was that long was probably the biggest thing that made me like it.
Today, Dan's love for dogs and his passion for hunting with hounds is stronger than ever. And at Melon Creek Outfitters, bobcat and wild boar hunting is a truly unforgettable experience. But Dan's passion for animals doesn't end there. The Braman family is absolutely crazy about horses.
I've been riding horses my whole life on the ranch, but I didn't start really learning to rope or be trained to learn to rope until 1983. I was 13 years old. Well, Texas is perfect for my family and I. My wife Stephanie loves horses. She ropes just like I do. That's really big in this part of the world. There's always friends to do it with. Both of the kids rope. And again, you know, they have youth rodeos for their age group and different team ropings that they can compete in and have a chance to win. Where in a lot of other areas, they'll just have one team roping and everybody ropes in it. Well, those boys can't rope against me. Just like there's some people that I can't rope against. Where here, it's so popular that they've got different categories for however good you are at it. And then all of my family loves to hunt, which obviously is as good as it gets in this part of Texas. All of my family loves to fish. And from where I live to the coast, to the closest boat ramp is less than 30 minutes to go fishing. So it's just a perfect spot for me.
Running a very close second to bobcat hunting, one of Dan's passions is spent in the spring turkey woods, chasing longbeards.
We go out to a roost over on the north end of the melon. Several birds in there, make an owl call, and down on the creek bottom it just lights up. You know, there's birds literally from that far to that far, just, I don't know how many of them, 30 to 50 gobbles, just screaming down there below us. So we go down this old road, and we set up on the edge of it, right on the edge of the creek, and we're 30, 40 yards at the most from a roost.
When we return, it's all about gobblers, outfitters, and surfers when Wildlifers continues.